A smiling lie is a whirlwind, easy to enter, but hard to escape. The beauty of a living thing is not the atoms that go into it, but the way those atoms are put together. If I have a platform and a voice, I should use it for my people. The act of going within, finding our truth, and then sharing it helps us far more than we know. The harder you fall, the heavier your heart. The heavier your heart, the stronger you climb. The stronger you climb, the higher your pedestal. It is important that we forgive ourselves for making mistakes. We need to learn from our errors and move on. No matter how much suffering you went through, you never wanted to let go of those memories. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of an unlived life. You don't have to live forever. You just have to live. If cats looked like frogs, we'd realize what nasty, cruel little bastards they are. Style. That's what people remember. I had to philosophize. Otherwise, I could not live in this world. The bird a nest, the spider a web, man friendship. If the emotions are free, the intellect will look after itself. Be kind to one another, even when it's not requested. Don't be afraid of death, be afraid of the unlived life. There is no future without a past, because what is to be cannot be imagined except as a form of repetition. If you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. If you want to turn your life around, start enjoying the little things in life with a big, big smile. Where humanity sowed faith, hope, and unity, joy's garden blossomed. Time is heavy sometimes. Imagine how heavy eternity must be. I is for integrity. Be honest with yourself and others. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. Beauty as we feel it is something indescribable. What it is or what it means can never be said. Those who don't value their words will never value your wishes. A dumb idea isn't dumb if it works, so you might as well just try it out. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. I scream for everything that has gone wrong. I scream for everything broken in our lives. We are flawed creatures, all of us. Some of us think that means we should fix our flaws. But get rid of my flaws and there would be no one left. Whenever I'm feeling down, I always think back on all my goals and get instantly motivated. In short, philosophical theories are largely the product of the hidden hand of the cognitive unconscious. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Swords can win territories but not hearts. Forces can bend heads but not minds. Excellence/perfection is not a destination. It is a continuous journey that never ends. The only true failure is allowing fear of failure to prevent you from acting and pursuing your dreams. This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. When you want something, the entire universe conspires to help you achieve it. Too many people seem to believe that silence was a void that needed to be filled, even if nothing important was said. It is never too late to be what you might have been. Being happy doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It means that you've decided to look beyond the imperfections. In the end, you have to choose whether or not to trust someone. If you take responsibility for yourself, you will develop a hunger to accomplish your dreams. We are like chameleons. We take our hue and the color of our moral character from those who are around us. A faith that cannot survive collision with the truth is not worth many regrets. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. You realize that our mistrust of the future makes it hard to give up the past. Accidents happen. Our bones shatter. Our skin splits. Our hearts break. We burn. We drown. We stay alive. He who takes offense when no offense is intended is a fool, and he who takes offense when offense is intended is a greater fool. Anyone who isn't embarrassed of who they were last year probably isn't learning enough. The inner fire is the most important thing mankind possesses. Two wrongs don't make a right, but they make a good excuse. If everything was perfect, you would never learn and you would never grow. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Death is the easy part. The hard part is living and knowing you could be so much more than you're willing to be. You need to have faith in yourself. Be brave and take risks. You don't have to have it all figured out to move forward. I believe that just because something didn't go the way you planned it once, it's no reason not to try again. A man's concern, even his despair, over the worthwhileness of life is an existential distress, but by no means a mental disease. In a room where people unanimously maintain a conspiracy of silence, one word of truth sounds like a pistol shot. I seem to have run in a great circle and met myself again on the starting line. The trouble is you can shut your eyes, but you can't shut your mind. Sometimes people are beautiful, not in looks, not in what they say, just in what they are. Some stories wait their turn to be told. Others just tap you on the shoulder and insist you tell them. In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Truth is a hard master and costly to serve, but it simplifies all problems. The number of people who believe a thing has no bearing upon its truth. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. You have to be the bravest person in the world to go out every day, being yourself when no one likes who you are. Life belongs to the living, and he who lives must be prepared for changes. Victories that come cheap are cheap. Those only which are worth having come as the result of hard fighting. The real glory is being knocked to your knees and then coming back. That's real glory. That's the essence of it. The world should have been in Technicolor, but seemed more like black and white. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. Instinct is a makeshift, an admission of helplessness before the problem of reality. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. Whatever happens to your body, your soul will survive, untouched. It's better to have a few faithful friends than numerous shallow friendships. We're what we pretend to be, so we must be careful about what we pretend to be. The trick is to enjoy life. Don't wish away your days, waiting for better ones ahead. One of the inescapable encumbrances of leading an interesting life is that there have to be moments when you almost lose it. Glory resides in the hearts of those you inspire, not in fleeting moments of fame. Watching my back is the perfect opportunity to stick a knife in it. For my part, one know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me want to dream. When we cannot find the good things that we're looking for, let the good things that are looking for us find us. The fear of appearances is the first symptom of impotence. It is clear that the individual who persecutes a man, his brother, because he is not of the same opinion, is a monster. I am not an optimist, but a great believer of hope. Not how the world is, but that it is the mystery. Every man reaches his destination if he just keeps walking. You are not just for the right or left, but for what is right over the wrong. You must let suffering speak if you want to hear the truth. It is almost impossible to carry the torch of truth through a crowd without singeing somebody's beard. No matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. Creativity sparks originality, which then manifests itself into what we call evolution. To depreciate imagination is to depreciate life. Every man's life ends the same way. It is only the details of how he lived and how he died that distinguish one man from another. When your back is to the wall and you are facing fear head-on, the only way is forward and through it. I may not always be with you, but when we're far apart, remember you will be with me right inside my heart. There's only so much emotional superglue in a person's soul that everything just stays broken. You may lie with your mouth, but with the mouth you make as you do, so you nonetheless tell the truth. Success is a state of mind. If you want success, start thinking of yourself as a success. Each sunrise brings a new day filled with new hopes for a new beginning. When you draw something, it lives, and when you photograph it, it dies.